Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 280, I think we're up to. Whatever it says on the thing you just clicked on, it's probably pretty accurate. Ooh, gold! Finally. Okay, so freeing this up has had that work, so that's great. Now, between episodes, or maybe even during episodes, I did notice that we have a problem that I was not expecting, and that is we actually have no mud. So when I set this up, I had at least 6 of these warehouses chockers with mud, so I thought, okay, I need to get rid of that mud with priority. So what we're going to do is we'll just deliver mud and use that by turning it into this viscous mud water and processing that. But obviously that is not a totally tenable action, and we're going to have to use our own deep sea dredge and fix this probably as well to sort this problem out. So where exactly are we? We're in the gold. It's a fairly short journey. I might just run down there. And remind myself that I probably at some point in the near future want to get even faster personal mobility. I think we want to be 1 over, don't we? And we may want to do the same thing here as well, although this one actually has 10k mud still. So what I want to do, aside from getting rid of my mud, is undersea pump, which is that one. Now we have water already, so this guy could go up here. I guess it depends where I want to put one of these. If you're doing that one, the water and everything else does not align in the manner that I wanted it to. Okay, let's rotate that round one. We're probably going to want it there, in which case we probably want this guy here. And we need some water. Like so. Oh, do you guys need mud as well? Yes, no wonder we ran out of mud. We need a hell of a lot of it here. Okay. In that case, now you are outputting. So you guys are outputting viscous mud water. You're outputting... Oh, you're getting in viscous mud water. I don't actually need you. Right. Okay. This generates the viscous mud water directly, so it just needs to flow directly into here. Okay. Didn't quite understand. Well, in that case, what we'll do is we'll have a top-up valve. Like so. And we're still not going to get very far until we start getting mud back in the system. But at least we don't need it for this process. That's as far as this can go until it gets more mud, unfortunately. Maybe I should get rid of these. Oh, I definitely want to fix this. There is nowhere there that we can place one. Okay. This coming to an end is not so good. Let me just see if there's any other options for mud. Not really. We're already doing these. Yeah, I think in many ways I'd rather just prioritize this one. Alright, I'm going to leave that. It's going to need to recover. We may have to do something more to make it recover. Let's see if it does recover off its own bat. There are other places where we're using mud. Unfortunately, this is making plastic unable to function. Maybe it's worth having the other process set up as well. I'll have to think about that one. I'm not going to resolve it right now. What I am going to do is probably grab my train and go back to the modules area. My train is out and busy with a lot of stuff. What are you doing? Oh, that's pretty much never going to happen at the moment. What about these other ones? Same sort of stuff. And you, that doesn't really matter. But it does mean my train is out. But my train can be out and still come and get me. We're filling up or are we emptying? We're emptying. Take me up to modules, if you will. Here will do. And we're here. So, modules. Yes, we want to consider the idea of extending this, and I think, as I was saying, it's potentially possible, but it's also a little bit awkward. So what we'd have to do, actually, we would have to move a bit of stuff. Okay, the first thing we would have to do is basically this. And now, of course, we have... Actually, I need basic circuit boards. I don't want to grab that. Let's get rid of these. Not in there, in here. So this makes this one possible. We just turn that down and move this one from here to there. Probably pick up these guys, which I could probably just do if I go into this and tiles, no, entities, tile ghost, item on the ground, that's what we want, item on the ground. If I just grab those items, that tidies that up. And we need somewhere to put these, so we need a red. Now, I think my calculations previously may have been slightly inaccurate. Oh. We go over here. Oh, are you out? Yes, you are out. So actually this whole process has gone to a complete halt at this point. I may just use this as well, just to grab anything lying down here. Where do these module things come in? They come in here. And module contacts. No, they don't go in there. Do they go in here? Yes, they do. Module main boards, they go in there. Module logic board. Not sure. At least I got rid of a few things. We're completely out of our ability to make these because we can't make transistors because we have no plastic. That's how I noticed the issue. However, we should probably be using trains from here to deliver the transistors instead of our current approach. And the other thing that we should be doing is probably ramping these up to these machines and have all of these at that level as well. What I was going to say is these, for getting the assembly machine speed, it's 15 seconds for one speed module 0, right? 15 seconds for one speed module 0. Now here, we are consuming one speed module 0 every 15 seconds, but we have two machines. So we're actually, it's not just one of these, but it's two of these processes unsped up any further that are already being used just to support this one. So that is slightly problematic. Now, I think what I'm realizing fairly quickly is this here is probably going to start struggling to support everything we've got, even if plastic was getting delivered. Which the fact that it's not just adds to that problem. So I'm thinking that maybe, well, there's only two, but maybe I should take the transistors at the very least out of here and just have a feed of transistors and deliver transistors here, and the products that we need for this, which I guess is mainly just plastic and anything, silicon wafer. We need silicon wafers anyway, don't we? Or do we? Do we not need silicon wafers if I deliver the transistors? That's a very good question. Silicon wafer. The only place it comes out is here. So yes, we could actually get rid of the silicon wafers. We could get rid of the silicon wafers in the plastic and just deliver transistors. Plastic though, hang on, plastic. Plastic's needed over here as well. So we'd have to deliver integrated electronics as well if we were to do that. Which I don't think there's any reason why we can't do that. Integrated electronics and the transistors. It's mainly the transistors that are causing me grief though. These guys are fine. At least so far they're fine. This is a little bit interesting. So, what are you? You have transistors. You have transistors. What? Oh, I need this for something else. It goes all the way over here. Yes, it goes over to these things. Right, I've forgotten about them. Spaghetti. So, let's take away plastic and that one. Does that mean we wouldn't need... It probably does mean we wouldn't even need... this anymore. Which is not terrible. If we don't need it, we don't need it. Okay. So, in that case, I'm going to change you to be transistors. And I'm going to change you to be, hang on, sorry, that was integrated circuits. These are the transistors. That's what I actually meant. So they're going to be transistors, right? So you're not going to need that anymore. In fact, what we really want is the transistors to only be up there, and this to be a blue belt. This one here we're going to vanish. We will make this a blue belt. And we'll get rid of all of this stuff. Get rid of that stuff that I don't need. So we don't need you coming out here. Which would mean instead we would just go away. I want to pick that up. Integrated electronics. I must be carrying all sorts of stuff that I don't really need. Solder. No, you don't actually use solder. So this episode has become a tidy up episode. Okay, that appears to be all of that. Now, of course, we're full of crap again. So that's now just placing on the far side, both of them. This one here, we don't need this feed. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need that per se. How did I end up with all this stuff? Okay, you go in there. I've already gotten rid of it. Okay. Oh, we do use plastic on this side. I had forgotten that. So we're still going to be hampered by having no plastic. Ah, yes, you use plastic in there. Fine. At least we can get rid of it. So, what we need to do is probably if this belt connected up to there, well, then if we, instead of this, 8,000, what's this dividing by? 8,000, okay. If we order these guys with a -8,000. It's probably not going to give us enough margin. And these guys with a -8,000. That should temporarily resolve our issue, I think. Yes, temporarily. Oh, I do have max rate calculator, so I can actually calculate what that's capable of producing. Per second. How about we go per minute? 32 speed module 0 per minute. So I need to multiply this by in the order of about 4, I think. I have speed modules on me anyway. So if I'm pretty sure we can only put, we can only put speed modules in there. So if we put speed modules in there, and in there, and in there, now we're at 70. So that's a good start. It's still not enough, I seriously believe. Are you starved of anything? No. What about you? You are starved of these guys because a really slow belt a really slow belt here is not going to get you the stuff that you need fast enough. Okay, so we need to upgrade this belt. At least up until this point. That's a lot better. Now it's going. Hopefully it's going fast enough. It's definitely not clear. Are we getting any? We are actually getting action up here, so it's not just those. It does look like you are after 5 and you paused briefly, so it does look like this isn't fast enough anyway, at the very least. So let's do that, even though this one's not such a big deal. I also, based on what I just discovered, I probably don't need to go all the way up to there. We don't have... do we have any use for these? I'm not sure. You're trying to refill that one. Okay. Now, the point 27,109. So these speed circuit boards are now not going in fast enough. Are you getting fed? No, you're not getting fed. Are you fast enough? You're not fast enough. You can take productivity, which really slows you down, but we can fix that, right? How's this going now? What is your speed now? Your speed is 4, which is what it was before, except you now have a increased productivity of 36%, which should enable all of these to be flying, which in fact it is doing. But you are still waiting for circuit boards, so it's not fast enough still. What about you? Looks like they're getting through to you, but they're not getting through to you, so we're going to need another one of these guys. And if you need one, you probably need two. That's probably better. But now we'd have to wonder whether this is going to give us enough. And you're just not going to be fast enough very soon. Let's put a beacon level 2 down, say. Now you're at speed 6.4. You're not fast enough anymore. This isn't fast enough anymore. Can you take... Yes, you can take these as well. I wonder if I just sort of go 3-3. Whether that will suffice. Probably will. It's always good to get some freebies. And Factorio, okay. Oh, you've actually banked up. Why is that? Why have you guys shut down? No insulated wire. You should have. Why would you not have insulated wire? Oh, no module case. No module case. Module case. You need plastic. Yes, of course you do. Of course you do. And plastic is our issue. Well, that's probably as good as we're going to get for now then. Plastic. That'll give us a very temporary reprieve. And they'll pick up all that stuff. Okay, so this wasn't really what we were after. Has this... No, this hasn't fired up into action at all. What are you called? Schwab 02. Schwab 02 has been waiting for an hour. Why are these guys not getting picked up from? $20K. Queue is active. Trains. Where's my mud? No path to Pascal Ruther. Which is where it's trying to get to. Pascal Ruther. Okay, where's stations then? Find Pascal Ruther. It was 03, wasn't it? Maybe it's this one. Pascal Ruther 03. Why is there no path to this? That does. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That is not good. Where am I? I'm up high. Okay. We'll have to go and sort out Pascal Ruther. I wonder if that's actually my problem all along, has just been there's been this one in the queue that hasn't been able to be delivered to. I should possibly build some more paths in, as you can see. Well, the speed along them is definitely noticeably superior, right? Pascal Ruther, where are you? Pascal Ruther, is it this one? Yes, and I am just at the top of this segment. You're not even important. You realise that, don't you? I'm going to lower you to 60. Now, how on earth did you get there? This whole one is not even doable. I must have... You're saying you're going that way. Oh gosh, this is a right proper mess, isn't it? There's the train to Pascal Ruther. Yeah, we've messed up our. We obviously needed to define our 4 city blocks before doing this, but as well, it's not an isolated area where we had a problem. How are we doing for time? We're not doing very well for time. So what were we doing before we got sidetracked by plastic modules? I think modules was actually the key thing that we were doing, because what we wanted was a means of loading up a train, a small train, that can then deliver to here, right? Sorry, to here, to this one. Can deliver module zeros to here. And to that end, I actually need to go back to where I was. There you go. Pickup has been affected. So, do I have trains on me? I do have the ability to get a train set up on me. Okay. I'll just quickly check one thing. Where do I use or need speed module 0? Speed module 0 usage. 3 things. Cable harness, rocket control unit, power armor Mark II. We're not going to be building any more of those, so for all we're concerned, we do this directly anyway. We only have this one use. Okay, because it's dedicated, I'm going to have a simplified train handling it. Here we go. Yeah, this is probably fine. You need to be not there. You need to be back one, dude. Okay. You need to be back there. Do I actually even need this? Could I get away without it? I'm going to try getting away without it. Do I have something for fuel? I have carbon. I have a lot of carbon. You can have some carbon for your fuel for now. That'll actually give me some space. Now I need a requester chest. Oh, are you out of range? You're out of range. All right. Where are all those robots? Okay. So you can request speed module zeros to the tune of, say, 100. What do they stack to? They stack to 50s, don't they? No, they actually stack to about 100, I think. Yeah, they stack to 100. So, you now need to have a supply station. This can be speed module 0 load. This is not that. This is the speed module 0 supply. I guess I should put the color in. Yeah. Color equals green. Supply and color. Whoops, color. Add station. So you want speed load until full cargo. Supply circuit condition. Perfect. So you've already got your 200. And then I want to come up to right up the top. And yes, this is kind of convincing me we need to be able to go faster, yeah? So we come right up to here, is it? No, we need to be along too. And speed module. So we can now define a priority around speed module. Speed module 0, speed module 0. You will be picking up from, I should put a search on this, shouldn't I? Speed module supply. Okay. Whoops. Tell me about mud. Now, S. So which one is S? P, Q, R. That should be S. Oh, wait a minute. We don't already have the... Oh, you're advanced of course you are. Advanced processing units. That's very bloody minded of you. I don't actually want to build a whole lot of you until such time as we have more advanced machine and like 6 of those. But anyway, so your T, you should be S, trains on the way, less than S, then put in speed module 0, copy that over, and that's actually going to get delivered now. Which unfortunately means it's actually going to start building them unless we do that, so it doesn't. Because I don't actually want it to build yet, since we can put productivity in here. Now, what are you actually missing? Tungsten carbide or silicon nitride? Actually, you're not missing anything. I've filled this up just ever so slightly. We have the maximum of these that we can get in there anyway, so that's fine. And what's going on over here? You don't have the maximum productivity, but it probably doesn't matter because that's dirt cheap. And you're probably filled to the max as well. You are. That's fantastic. So we could do this one now, but I'm deliberately holding back. What else? What else do I need to attend to? Okay. Here's another example of something that's actually ready to go, but I don't want to do it until I have productivity, because look at all the stuff that goes into that. It's a lot. Okay, so where's all this leading? Well, it's probably leading us to a point where we're going to say, what do we need to do to build the silo? Is it up here? That's the silo. Why are these popping up? We need a place to put the silo. Realistically, you would want that to be, I don't know, somewhere just along here maybe. Because that would make it very close to these things, and they've all got their supply stops just here and here. And the satellite has what? We don't even have a stop for the satellite at all yet, because I must have forgotten to do it, or we haven't finished this or something. But yeah, I think I probably want like this one to be the silo. So maybe with the remaining time that I can invest just now, we will place a silo. Well, we'll place down not so much a silo. So what's this? This is an up east. Up east. Up east. We'll place a silo. Not so much there. Okay. That'll probably do for you guys. Now, I will place that there. Can we reach anything down there? I don't think so, not just yet. Alright, back off, back off. Place our silo. Place you there. Hopefully you can get to kill these guys. You can. Good. Maybe this one is close enough to... enable the destruction of guys down below. I can't even see what I'm hitting there, but that seems to have been what we needed to do. So did we get mud down here where we needed it? Yes, we did. So that's good. And this is filling up quite fast, which is good as well. We're getting plastic, good. So hopefully that gets sorted out fairly soon. Guys, I actually am out of time. This is going to be a down east. I'll plant the first basic blueprint for the down east. That one. And the up east can be planted again. But we're going to have to call it there. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.